Hi, hello, and welcome to my bed. Now, this is a little bit of a test run of something I want to start doing more, which is filming on my bed. Because my reactions on my phone have been a little bit of a difficult thing to manage nowadays, because my phone both has trouble with space, it's also trouble with having to transfer the footage all the time, and there's also always a fear of it just cutting out randomly because it's simply too big of a recording. So I want to start doing it more often on my computer because it's going to be easier to manage and it's going to be more smooth, hopefully. Not as much, I think, because my computer webcam is still not the greatest, even though I got a new one and I think it looks great. It's still not going to be as smooth as my phone is usually, but today I want to try doing my reaction right here. We're gonna film it completely on the computer, which is gonna be very interesting and it's a little bit scary, but we're gonna try it out and see how it's gonna work out because frankly, I really have no idea. It's gonna be very fun and hopefully you enjoy it too. But I'm gonna be playing around quite a bit and seeing how things work out. So just to let you know that heads up, this is a little more of a test run of a video. Even though it is music video week, which I take very seriously, it's still going to be more of testing things out. So yeah, I've already filmed a bit of this on my phone, and I don't think it's going to work to add it in because one of my cables broke today as well. Everything's just going wrong. So I'm going to try to do this mostly sitting right here and we'll see how it works out. So yeah, I hope you will join me on my journey here and see how this goes. So yeah, without further ado, let's go right ahead into the reaction, shall we? Let's go. Now, in my little talk earlier, I completely forgot what I was going to say, so I am so sorry, but we are going to get into two music videos from NCT, specifically solo videos, and SM stations, or labs, I guess it's called. So we have Mark's Child and Jaehyun's Forever Yours, I think it's called. I forget now, but you'll see in the title. If I said the wrong title, I apologize. But yeah, I completely forgot to say that, and we are going to dive into this. So hopefully things work out. I've been testing it a lot, and if it doesn't, then I'm so sorry. But we're gonna check this out and see how this works out. So I'm in this little corner. I think it's better if I'm here, but if I miss anything while I'm up here, then I'm so sorry. But let us dive in and check out our first music video. Now, I missed the first, I'll say like I watched the first half, or not the first half, maybe like the first minute of it, because I was trying to do it on my phone like usual, but it didn't work out, so we're going to have to get into it now. Again, this is completely new to me, so if my volume's too high on either end, whatever is happening, I apologize, but let us dive in and check this out together, shall we? So let's go ahead once more into Mark's Child. And I'm probably going to pause a lot more than I usually do because I want to make sure that you can hear me whenever I talk. So, without further ado, let's go ahead, shall we? Okay, Mark's Child. Let's go. Okay. Again, I talked about this earlier, of course, when I filmed it, but the way that he sings is just so sweet and something that is so unrapper-like, you know what I mean? But it just it's so enjoyable for me to listen to. He has such a sweet voice, and it's so incredible with him because, again, he is a rapper, you know? He's always had vocals, and he's always been amazing with it, but he's mainly a rapper, you know? So I love listening and watching people who will surprise me. I think that's a great part of it, and I love being surprised. So it's just Wow. Gorgeous, beautiful. Let's go. Oh, I missed the drop. And again, it would not be surprising to me if I got to know that, like, he wrote this or that it's his guitar. I don't know if that for sure, but it just sounds really good, so I'm not complaining, you know? Let's go. Oof, and I love this hairstyle so much. And I said this in my previous recording too, but I love this hairstyle. Again, this was in February this year, so a couple months ago, to say the least. I love this hairstyle. I love the gray with like the very scrunkly and pretty short hair too. It looks really good on him, and I really like it. I'll just say so. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's very, very acoustic too. I feel the need to turn up my volume all the time, and we'll see if that comes to my downfall later. But I love how it's so like it's very intense, but also very acoustic at the same time. And I think that's very enjoyable. I like that quite a bit. Who talks too much? Me? Sure. And I love the direction of this for him, like doing much more of a song like this, because it's much more intense, and you don't have the opportunity to do really fast-paced rap parts. So I think that's very cool, and I really like that because it lets him explore and lets him do things that are very new and different. Because again, he usually is the one who comes in and just like spit bars. So it's very cool. I like it quite a bit. I love this suit too. I love that like very sparkly like tracksuit set. I would guess you call it a tracksuit, but not really. But you know what I mean? It looks really, really cool anyway. Are we at like a part for planes? I think that's what it's called, right? No, what is it called? I don't even know, but like it's very cool too, very symbolizing, I think, of this. The hat, love that. Like, again, I didn't think it would be this angsty. Maybe I should have guessed, you know, but like I didn't think it would be like this fully, because it's just fully like anger, you know, and I didn't expect that really. So cool. I'll just say so. Ooh. The flare, cool. Now he's being chased too. Oh my god. And I love these soft parts too. Like, it's very much the stuff that I tend to like with these songs, when they're just like, you know, like the sort of more softer melody and just sweetness to it. Very enjoyable for sure. Ooh.
혹시 누군간 공감할까 지금만큼은 알아주면 안 될까
Oh my god, so pretty.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't say.
I was wondering what that was. Is that feathers? That was really pretty shot. Like that's symbolizing too, of course, of a lot of things. But like the way he's always talked about being like, I need to blow up, I need to let out my feelings, and then instead of it being an actual like crazy explosion, it's more of like a softer explosion of these feathers. It's still showing some sort of emotion and some sort of softness, even in these sort of explosive feelings. And wow, that's really pretty. This is really poetic. I mean, I was expecting that kind of, but like, this is really poetic.
Oh no, 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 I'm saying what's on my mind.
Ooh!
I'm trying to spend this day.
Ooh, I love that coat. That's beautiful. And that sparkly suit. Ah! Hold on, let's go for a few more seconds just in case. SM? It didn't make a noise, but I still enjoyed it. Oh, that was nice. I quite enjoyed that. That was Mark's Child. So overall, it wasn't the exact step I was thinking that he would go. I mean, I didn't think it was impossible, but always when I, see something like this, I'm just like, oh, it's gonna be one way or another, even though I can't tell, it's not gonna be this easy thing to figure out. But like, it was this more sort of, it was very much more softer than it was more a rappy thing, and I quite liked it. It was like more down to earth and like something that I feel like more people can relate to. Of course, this is a very relatable song to a lot of people, I'm sure. But this was really nice, really sweet. I like the direction that he stepped in. So yeah, hopefully that worked out. We'll have to see later when I edit this how this is going. But let us move on to our next music video. Let's go on to JAEHYUN's Forever Yours. I think it was called that again. I'm sorry if it's wrong. I'll see it right after this recording. So let's go right into that, shall we? Let's go. Alright, so now we are on to the next video. I was mistaken earlier. This is actually called Forever Only, so I'm sorry about that. It was a little bit of a misstep. I didn't mean for this to happen, but, I think it's fine, whatever. But yeah, this is JAEHYUN's Forever Only. This was released, I think, just 2-3 months ago, something like that. It was released a little before my birthday. I remember my birthday was the 27th of August, so this is like a week before, about so. And I'm very excited to check this out. From what I understand, this is a very beautiful song. I have some NCitizen mutuals on a couple of platforms, and I think they really enjoyed this, so hopefully I will too. I think it will be pretty enjoyable, maybe. I guess we'll see as we go into this. And also, I checked my footage over. I think it was pretty okay. I just cranked down my microphone a bit because I think it was a little bit too loud. So hopefully it wasn't too big of a deal. Again, if you want to give me suggestions on how to do this, tell me anything you think I should change around, and I'll be sure to try to do that. So, whatever. I'm trying as hard as I can right now. But yeah, let us dive in and check this out. So I think I had everything right. We had 4K going, yes, and we have our volume up. So let us dive in and check this out together, shall we? So let's plop in these headphones and let's go into this. This is JAEHYUN's Forever Only. So let's go. All right.
너의 빈자리
Woo!
너를 느낀 조금 진해진 irony 길 잃은 맘은 lonely lonely 늘 익숙한 거리
I didn't think it was gonna be like this again because from my I thought it would be more of a beautiful like stringy ballad, maybe. I wasn't exactly sure. This definitely does sound like ballad-esque, so I wasn't completely wrong. But this is more like sweeter guitar. This sounds really pretty. I'm really excited actually to experience this now. Oh, I think it's gonna be nice. Okay, hold on. I need to make sure everything's going right here. There we go. Pause, pause. This sounds really nice already. I know I'm saying that, and it's kind of weird, but you know, whatever. Let's continue.
Lonely, lonely. 늘 익숙한 거리를 계속해서 헤매던 우리 짙어지는 불빛
Ooh, this light,
선명해지지
like this is very like earth tone right now. This is very like how would you say it? It's more of just like, yeah, it's like earthy. It's much more warm. So as soon as you watch this, you feel more warm yourself. You feel like you're connected to whatever's going on, and there's immediately a connection with these warmer but still neutral colors. You know, like it immediately feels like a home tape or something like that. Like it feels more personal. I think that was kind of planned, maybe. I don't really know for sure, of course, but like this is very, very soft so far.
빈자리 Where you been my whole life 돌아 누우면 흐릿했던 홀로 남겨진 꿈이
Like his skin, like the filter, I'm guessing it's a filter most likely because it's pretty hard to do this with just lighting. But the filter they put on, it made not only like, it's like they both made his shirt more white, but also his skin much more warm. And it's like, it's really pretty to look at. Like, I mean, he's gorgeous to begin with. Like, we all know that. But, like, there's just something very comfortable about this, you know? But he looks gorgeous here again. Like, the skin tone, like, I look really pale right now, but it's because my lighting is really harsh. He looks really beautiful. Like, gorgeous.
홀로 남겨진 꿈이었던 환영이었나 너의 빈자리 더 짙게 너를 느낀 조금 뒤늦은 irony
This is so pretty. I love this song already. This is so beautiful. Like that shot with the wind, like the little sheath in the wind and this warm sun. This is so beautiful, so lovely. My God. I'm just gonna be swooning this whole time. Like, I'm just gonna be like, oh my God, this is so pretty, you know? Like, that's gonna be me right now, but I hope you understand why. Don't talk like that to me. Ooh. It's like this little clanky thing that they added in now, and also this is very much supposed to be a song to the listener. You know, like sometimes it can be like, oh, we want the listener to like relate to this. We want the listener to get a feel from the song. This is just like kind of a fan service song, and that's not a bad thing. But you know what I mean? Like it is pretty much that sort of deal. Like definitely, at least I think so. Ooh, the jean combo, so handsome. Ooh. The candles, the lighting. Again, this is very like, when it's not very neutral beiges, it's like more blues and more pinks. And that also creates that sort of environment. And he just looks so, again, he looks so gorgeous. The double jean action with the jean jacket and the jeans. I love that sort of thing, you know? Okay. I love this vibe so much. Ooh. Motorcyclist JAEHYUN. How would you like that, huh? Yeah, this is really lovely. I can see myself listening to this at any mood. It's so beautiful. Woo! torch. Oh, I just want to sway, you know? Oh! And the camera, wow. It's like, I think it's supposed to be a little like more old-timey in aesthetics, you know? Like it's supposed to be more of a 2010, 2000 to like 1990s vibe. Sorry, I'm terrible at speaking. But like I feel like it's supposed to be that vibe too. It's a little blurry too. Like this whole like video is also a little blurry. I like that quite a bit as well. There's a lot of things I like right now. Wow. Oh, thumbnail. Are we in the water right now? What's going on? His cheekbones are like this, yo. Like this is what I want when like I contour myself in the morning. That's what I want, like the cheekbone. Like he is sharp, you know, and he looks really great. Is he like swimming in his clothes right now? Is that what's going on? Because like the reflections look like reflections of water. Why are you in the ocean, sir? You don't need to do that right now. I don't need that in my life. Yeah, he definitely is. I see that jacket behind you, sir. Woo! And that classic tone up, you know, like that right at the end. You just gotta like tone up the key just a little bit to like have that effect. This is exactly what I wanted from a JAEHYUN song. When I saw this in my recommended and in my list, I was like, hopefully I get something like this, and I did. So that is amazing. Cool. You don't need to be in the water, sir. Again, you can see it from his skin. I keep talking about his skin a lot, and that is probably a little weird to some people. But you see how it's like glowing? Like you can see outside of his face. If I go back to that, hopefully. Like you see the whole, he's just like glowing. There's like this sort of like blurry but also glowy look about whatever they did to this video. It's so pretty. It's so pretty, sir. You're so flirty. Dance party. Woo. Oh, that was so pretty. With the black and white at the end. Ah! Wow, that was really pretty. Can we get the SM sound here? I guess they're not doing that for these NCT labs. That's interesting. But yeah, that was absolutely gorgeous. I know that I was saying earlier that I wanted something like this, but honestly, I wasn't even really expecting to get something like this, you know? Because, you know, you can never really know for sure. And like I was kind of expecting more the classic piano ballad, but this is much more of a warm guitar-y sort of feel, and I really like it. I think it's very, very pretty. He was very pretty. I feel like I was talking about that all the time. But like again, this glow he had, all of the different sets of outfits, and it being very, very down to earth and not too done up, you know what I mean? Like I'm expecting when I get to birthday sometime, I'm gonna be like, this is very fancy. This was much more toned down, and it felt much more like you were there with him in the moment, you know? And I think that was kind of the point. I'm pretty sure it was, because like it's supposed to be a little fan servicey, I'm guessing. I don't know for sure, but like That's what I assume anyway. But yeah, again, this is new to me, so we're gonna move on to the outro. So let's just jump there. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is very new to me, but hopefully something like this stuck, and I think it'll be much more easier if I start doing my vids this way. I just had to figure out everything that I have to do, but I'm getting a new mic soon, don't you worry. Like this won't stay around too long, maybe. I guess we'll see. And also, yeah, I think it was very fun to try out, and I bought the new software today, so I am just now getting the hang of it and how everything's gonna work out for me. So yeah, I guess we'll just see, and hopefully everything works out nicely. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be back in maybe an hour to do the next video, so these won't be uploaded at the same time, sorry, but they will be uploaded on the same day. I'll make sure of it, guys. I'll make sure of it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun with it. If you have anything to request from NCT or any other artist, make sure to do so down below. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, take care, have a great day, and I will see you soon.